Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's March 18th, 2017, a Saturday evening here on Cora Nighttime. This is going to be Operation Midnight Mass, and this is Squad Ops. My name is Muff. I'll be commentating.
Just out, we're dealing with an audio issue.
We're going to have the U.S. against the Russian forces tonight. For those of you who are not familiar with Operation Midnight Mass, there is a compound in Charlie 7, keypad 47-ish, 4758, right in that area, that the Russians are defending. And that doesn't mean they're just going to hide out there the whole time. They're actually going to be setting up roadblocks to defend, and the U.S. are going to be advancing their little convoy that way. Looks like in this current setup, where you're going to have two Humvees escorting a transport and a Logi truck. The U.S. forces' goal is to get that transport and Logi truck to Charlie 7, keypad 7, or the Charlie 7 compound, as we'll call it from here on out. As far as restrictions, the vehicles have got to use bridges to cross this main central river. It's too big, too deep. At least we're going to play it that way. As for the little ditches and stuff, yeah, they can get across that. And the infantry can cross anything. There's no infantry restrictions. But there will be roadblocks, and these vehicles are going to stick to the road for the most part. There's a lot of risk trying to off-road them in certain areas. So they're going to stick to the roads for almost the entire part with the vehicles. And the Russians can place a roadblock. They're going to get two FOBs that they can use to place a roadblock. And they can put one in the north, one in the south. They can really put them anywhere they want. But for each FOB, they only get one roadblock, which is just one line of sandbags or two or three, spanning across the road. They can't do it in layers, running down the road or anything. What else? That's about it. Oh, they also get an HMG.
We're almost done.
Yeah, the Russians get their HMGs placed one per FOB, so one per roadblock basically, or wherever they want it. As long as it's within range of those FOBs. And that'll do it for their assets, at least vehicular-wise and building. All squads, both U.S. and Russian, are actually going to have the same kit setups too. They get the squad op standard, 2 automatic riflemen, and 1 medic. And also, all squads also get 1 GL, 1 grenade launcher. So we'll hear a lot of those lobbed. Looks like we've got about 3 squads here on the United States Army side. Within those squads, let's go over command. We're going to have some briefing real quick here with Xbit. And he is the commander of the U.S. forces. His squad leaders are Krusty the Sailor, Dr. Kamikaze, and Jaffe.
Yep. That means something probably happened with the driver then.
What happens if you get killed near an admin camp?
You don't get killed. I think just a collision box.
You can see him lining up beneath me right now, but there's still another squad to come.
So if I shoot the gun, does he die?
It appears to be Krusty the Sailor getting his guys sorted out real quick, and then they'll go to briefing.
I get the death
Don't do it. We'll try it afterward, maybe one day next year. Nice lines. You guys all look great in your line.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go over and check out the Russians. They start at their main. Both teams start at their mains during this map, created by Hammering Hutch. Actually, Hutch didn't create this map. He just created this operation. There they are. I can see him long ways out. And the commander for Russia is going to be Nasty Nate.
Alright, squad 3 is ready.
So it's Nasty Nate against Xbit.
Head on over
Bring him in.
And I don't know how much Nasty Nate's commanded before. I think Xbit's done it once or twice. This might be Nasty Nate's first time. So neither one real experienced, but that should keep it interesting. Maybe we'll see some new strategies. Looks like Shadowed Ritual is one squad leader. Tedish is another squad leader. And Best Pony.
You can do anything you want.
Apparently Benbot's not in right now.
So it's Shadowed Ritual, Best Pony, and Tedish. Underneath Nasty Nate's command on the Russia side. They're going to go live at 1:36. That's 1 minute from now.
Don't let him rearm. Live at 1:36.
Going to have a big platoon brief real quick.
Nate, Benbot's still out though, I think.
And I guess the U.S. doesn't have to be in any hurry. They're the ones that are advancing.
All right.
And the Russians will be playing more of a
Welcome to
defensive
the
role.
Operation Midnight Mass.
We're gonna get
Go ahead.
fucked.
Hey, comms. Let's.
We'll give you
open up the
Xbit's point of view as he briefs his entire team.
please. We're going to go over the objective. Our objective is to have the convoy, most importantly the Logi truck, reach the Charlie 7 compound marked with the fob. If the Logi truck is disabled on the way there, that is our new objective, is to hold the Logi truck until we die or we kill all the Russians. So wherever it goes down or gets stuck or whatever, that's our new defense point. We're gonna try the southern approach. So the plan is that Squad 3 is gonna load up in a trans truck with a Humvee escort. Is gonna head to the Foxtrot 6 keypad, whatever 5-ish area. Dismount, and then at Squad 3 is gonna go out and recon ahead for us. The rest of the platoon will be moving towards the Gulf 5 Key 3, in which we will reconvene with the rest of the convoy once the transport truck and Humvee come back, and then we will all load up and we'll begin our trip down the road towards where Krusty's or Squad 3's squad got dropped off. So, when the convoy halts and your squad leader or the vehicle commander gives you the security command, make sure you get out and pull security around the convoy. It's very easy to get flanked on this map, especially in this op. More than likely, we're going to end up coming face with the ambush. The Russians get 1x HMG block with 2 sandbags or more across the road. So once we discover where that's at, we'll have to go ahead and dig those before we can move the convoy past them. So be prepared that if we see the roadblock up ahead, more than likely the ambushing element were already in their kill box. So when you pull security, be careful. So, does anybody have any questions? Okay, just a reminder that vehicles have to use bridges and crossing rivers. There's no mobility restrictions for infantry. Our final objective is Charlie 7, the compound there. If the Logi gets destroyed, that is our new objective, is to defend that area around the Logi. Chain of command will be myself. If I go down, it'll be 1, 2, 3 squad leads, and then pass down between your fire team leads.
All right, Xbit is letting them know what's up.
All right. No
Pretty
questions.
much ready to
Squad leaders,
go.
go ahead and break them out. Let's get set up.
I
Get
think
ready.
Russia's going to be ready over there.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see them scatter their vehicles. They were going to go live at 1:36, but they've held off.
Hey, Kami, what vehicles do you want my squad getting in?
Hold 1.
Not sure when they're live now.
Throw 3 into the trans except for 1 guy. Then fill in the Humvees and let my guys get in all the Humvees and everything else first.
Copy.
Yep, this mission will usually start out fairly slow. US will try to take their time. Maybe they'll split up, send out some scout squads or recon squads on foot until they can get close enough and eventually take contact or spot Russian forces on the defense.
Whoa, can you guys hear me on this? Yes.
Yeah,
Once
man.
the bullets start flying, though,
You guys, I can't hear
it's
you
hard
guys
to keep
telling
up
we're not doing
sometimes.
that.
We didn't get to kill them.
Yeah, we get squad leads, we get defaulted to the driver's seat every time we jump in.
Wow, now I can even hear you guys in local.
Looks like we're about ready here. I'm gonna throw out our camera names so far. See who do we got? About 6 or 7 here. These guys are gonna see on both Russian and U.S. sides. They make all of this possible,
Transport truck.
and you'll see them all from command roles down to basic soldier roles, medics, GLs. You never know. So they are Shadowed Ritual, Mighty, Hyper Evo, Xbit, Barden, and J Remick.
No marksman or anything.
So
Yeah,
2,
no,
4,
just
6
regular
tonight.
basic rifle.
6 first-person point of view cameras tonight. We've got them pretty spread out on the teams. I think about 3 and 3 on each team. Not sure. I'll be flying around above in admin cam, and as these guys die, they'll fly around in admin cam as well. And we are live. Here we go. Let's see where they go. For the U.S. forces, because we've got a squad going to the west by themselves. This is Jaffe's squad. Infantry units.
Turn right.
So basically, what I want to do is.
In the meantime, Dr. Kamikaze's loaded up into
once
the transport.
So they can get out of there. Then once they're gone, we're going to start moving. And we're going to start clearing everything along that road. Alpha, I want you on the north side, and Bravo on the south.
They're in no hurry to get anywhere yet. Got a long ways to go. They're letting the Humvee get out in front. We've got command cam on Xbit. Kind of just a vehicle escort going on right now. They're all staying close together. They've got a full transport truck.
Never checked.
The last road you said had a full fire team laying in a field and had a bunch of.
Moseying along. I'm looking at it. I'm not seeing any Russians anywhere near right now. I'd be able to see them. I would think they're pretty close.
Right? Except for 3.
Copy. Yes.
I'm just finally starting to see little itty bitty red dots way out in the distance. U.S. forces slowing down. Still got a squad on foot in the back. That's Jaffe's squad. Xbit command just jumped out of I think the Logi. He's now on foot. Half of their team, though, is up front in the transport truck in the other Humvee. And they're now a good ways in front. Good couple 100 meters. They've unloaded from the transport. J Remix out front looking through the fields.
Clear it, clear it, clear it.
Bravo, we've got left. Bravo, we've got left.
There's not a lot going on past them. They're going to have to look a long ways to see anything. I don't even think they can see anything.
Trans is returning convoy now.
Roger that.
The radio here. Oh, it's not even.
For now, Krusty's squad is just spreading out.
You're like on the fucking edge of it.
You're getting a look over at the Russian side. They're spreading out a little bit.
We might have to go just outside.
Bravo team, push off the point southwest. Just get in those fields somewhere. And
Alright, I've got eyes on Trans and Humvee, hope north.
Bravo fire team.
Okay, Bravo, let's go.
They're coming across the bridge, all 5.
Alpha, we're gonna stay here.
Do you think the tire platoon is going there?
I can't see infantry, it's this.
Sounds like
Double upside down, digging with
we've
the
got eyes on the
Okay.
transport and Humvees somewhere.
I can't see infantry, there's some.
I'm not sure who sees them or from where.
The roadblock on the other side of that bridge, and just make them, since they
Alright,
can't
so it
cross
looks like
the
they're
river,
roughly
they're
half
just like,
front.
alright, fuck it, we're just gonna get in the river.
They're a long ways away still.
Through this door, like
Yeah,
back
it looks
here.
like they're going at a
So
fast
they
pace.
decide to turn off early, and they just run right into the NSV.
Yeah, let's do it. That's a good idea.
Okay, cool. Then let's go
Just
put
give
the
us any
roadblock
idea.
first. Yeah. We'll put the roadblock here.
We're gonna let you listen to the Russian comms because I can't hear him myself.
That's literally like as far as I can go.
Our fob's down, don't worry.
Squad 1, are you guys set up? We got a super new squad lead.
Yeah. We're putting it on the roadblock now.
Copy that. Best Pony, how about you guys? Are you guys in position?
Oh yeah, we're good. We're getting in position right now. We're pretty.
It looks like Shadowed
Almost
Ritual
all
is laying
position at
down
this point.
sandbags for the Russians. He's one of their squad leaders.
Are we supposed to get Logi dump too?
No, we don't get a lot.
There is no Logi dump. You just gotta let it grow. Oh, okay. Hence why driving in at full speed might not be a bad idea. Yeah. Before any NSV can be put down.
I was trying to zoom in, but they're so far away still.
The Humvees and the convoy were sighted south of Hemp Farm. They're on the north road right now.
A majority of the Russian forces are still back in the Charlie 7 area. It looks
They
like
could still drive through this, by the way.
they've got some scouts outwards, pushed out a little bit on the north and south sides. Just little fireman or
'Cause
battle
we can
buddy
still
teams,
get
I
around
guess.
this pretty easily, I think. If our goal, they can drive through this river, right? Yeah, but that's our goal.
I see Puppy Skills and Sensei Mike in the radio tower area. In the meantime, Krusty the Sailor's got his squad pushing up along the
We're
road.
gonna be checking out radio next.
And Krusty the Sailor just said over command comm that they are going to be checking out radio next, so we might see our first action of the game.
Go for 1.
1, go ahead and start clearing the southern road in Fox 7 Key 9.
1 copies.
Command! Command, I got eyes on contact in radio station.
All right, Krusty just called out contact on radio station. He saw somebody, probably Puppy Skills, going in.
Just only 1 right now. 2 times 2.
Krusty just called out the second.
Yes, radio.
So he spotted both of them.
Couple scouts, it looks like, Krusty.
Yeah, probably. Alright, waiting for orders.
I'm with you. Where you at?
Go ahead and keep pushing up 3. 2, can you give him a Humvee for fire support?
Yeah, I see it. That's gonna be the very top of the roof, isn't it? That's the very. Oh, I see him.
Yeah, eyes on them on the roof. They're not on the very top of the roof, but they are on
Looks
the
like Puppy
main
Skills
building's
sees
roof.
Krusty.
I have eyes on 1.
Yeah, deleted. When we're stopped like this, you can get out and do
Well,
security.
maybe not. Maybe they don't see each other. Maybe my angle's a little off.
Two, go for 3.
Cover when you move to that field.
Alright, guys, we're gonna move through the field.
U.S. forces are just waiting. I don't even think the Russians have spotted him yet. So they might be spotted shortly.
Don't even worry about trying to see them.
Krusty just pulled his gun out. Oh, we might get our first shots. Puppy Skills just drops Krusty the Sailor with a grenade.
South to Squad 1.
And Puppy Skills and Sensei Mike are taking off. They took down Krusty.
1, this is command.
Go for 1.
1, can you give us the security on that road that you're on right now?
Yeah, copy. We got security up.
Squad 3 lost Krusty.
I'm just not sure if Krusty saw it or not.
Copy that 3. Keep walking up to.
But in the meantime, the rest of the U.S. forces have got a spread going. Was that another grenade?
Neutralize those contacts you have inside there.
Roger that.
Good spread out by the U.S. forces here. A little higher angle. We can expect them to push hard into radio tower. Clear it thoroughly.
This is 1.
Good job by Puppy Skills, taking one out.
Pushing forward.
Copy that 1. Keep moving west.
Copy.
Oh, Hyper Evo's coming in from the north. He's gonna run in. He's gonna run into the whole team.
Alright, now we're gonna save for the NSV. Does someone want to come post up here by the sandbag wall I built earlier? Right, we're on my pod.
Yeah, coming. Keep getting closer and flank.
Yeah, we're gonna.
A lot of random shots going on right now. No one's really shooting at anything. Kind of just shooting to shoot.
Three left. What do you want me to do?
GL went over and landed right in front of me.
Copy. I'm gonna mark enemies in smoke.
Copy.
Enemies marked with blue smoke.
Alright, no more boomers.
There's nobody in radio tower currently. They're shooting at it, suppressing it, but there's nothing there. There's no enemies there. Puppy Skills and Sensei Mike have already hightailed it long ways out of there. They're 500 meters away.
2, once Squad 1 clears that compound to the southwest of them, move up the convoy to Squad 1's position.
Affirm, we'll wait for one's call.
Hyper Evo's still way in the back. He's getting farther from contact before he's going to get closer. Looks like Puppy Skills and Sensei Mike are turning around, holding up again.
Contacts, we're going to have northwest.
Oh yeah!
This is one we have.
Yeah, he's
contact
taking
west
shots
down
at
the
Barton.
road
Barton almost got
crossroads.
hit. Slung it right over Faku too. Sexy Summer's throwing a little lead their way.
Clear one until you give the all clear.
Oh, great. Another good GL. Looks like Puppy Skills with another one takes out Chris Chaos.
If we clear radio station or radio tower.
He's slinging them things. Yeah, that was Puppy Skills again. Some great GL work. He shot most of them, though. He's probably low on them, but been effective.
Copy. Alright. Do you have eyes on vehicles or no? Just infantry?
I don't have eyes on vehicles. Just
Take a look
right
back at Hyper. He is.
Copy. Alright.
He's pretty still.
Oh Jesus.
Radio's been called clear. Hyper Evo is just
I'm gonna try to find the,
about to be directly between two squads.
Yep, I see him.
He's almost on top
I'm
of
just trying
the
to find
convoy.
vehicles right now.
Yeah, if you can find the vehicles and you can just shoot someone inside a vehicle and run away, feel free, because that'll be very disruptive.
I honestly don't think the vehicles are down here.
Hyper Evo has seen. Hyper Evo has seen the convoy. He's called them out.
Clear. Affirm.
3 is clear, squad command. In the radio.
Alright, here's what I want to happen. Squad 2, go ahead and send down your Humvee and trans. You're going to pick up 1. Send the Logi and the Humvee to radio. And 3, start clearing north along the north bridge.
Roger that. You want us going to the north bridge, Echo 6, keypad 6, correct?
Copy that. That is correct. We'll have
Command doing a little clarifying orders and stuff like that.
And then meeting you at radio? Is that the plan?
Looks like they're going to be heading towards radio.
And Humvee.
I'm sure Hyper can hear the vehicles running the Humvee at least.
They're on the road to my south.
He's currently calling them out.
Yep. Yeah,
F7 right now. Yeah.
Yep.
They just rushed past me.
Nobody has any idea that Hyper's there. He might have think they all went past when half the convoy still. Oh, now he hears them. Hyper's gonna follow him down. And they're going the other way. Poor Hyper's getting stranded. Hyper's been a scout role a lot. It's Probably because he displays great trigger discipline. He won't shoot at people. He'll just report information, stay out of sight.
Yeah, we need you.
On the way.
This compound's
Bravo,
almost
take the
clear.
left side of the road. Alpha's on the
All the Russian forces are turning around. It looks like they're going to regroup at radio tower and then head north across the water. And they have to use the bridge, so that's why they're going to regroup there and use the bridge just north of radio. Looks like they've already got some guys near it. They do. Saloon number 12, Bear on a tricycle and Dendrick. All moving up to secure this bridge location. Now, as infantry units, they don't have to cross the bridge. Only vehicles have to. And they're clearing everything. They're checking underneath it. There's gunshots somewhere. Two has got contact. Oh, it was Hyper Evo. Hyper got 2, 3. Hyper got 3 of them, but Hyper's down. Did he get 3? Yeah, Hyper Evo got 3 of them. Missed it. Missed it all. Dang it.
Copy. 3, go ahead and hold your pause on the north side of the bridge.
Roger that. We'll hold the bridge.
Squad 2, keep moving your guys west with the...
So you can't even see the vehicle until it's basically on top.
All right, you're on the Russians now. Shadow Ritual is live. Might be time for their HMG placement. The US have got a full squad across the bridge. Meantime, it looks like the Russians have got even more spread out. Sensei Mike and Puppy Skills have fallen back. But as I'm looking to the west, they've got some good spread and coverage.
We're down 3. The driver of the original transman down as well.
I can see one squad way all the way back at the destination, Charlie 7 compound. There's one squad north. I'm not sure where exactly they are. I think there's a little mosque tower area just north. That's probably where they're at, or near the Russian main, perhaps. Another squad is very spread out along the southern side.
Because my original plan was to like put it like right back here against this like.
They probably don't know yet.
Making sure someone keeps an eye northeast for infantry flanking us along that wall. Yeah, tried that last game.
Alright, infantry is south side of the MSR, south side of Great Britain.
Sounds like Saloon number 12 is taking over as squad leader. Yep, he's squad leader now that Krusty's gone down. They're clearing the fields, making sure it's safe for all the entire convoy to cross this bridge. They will be following up.
We're gonna load up the convoy as soon as clears all that grid and
Has the roadblock and C6 taken contact yet?
Russians have placed an HMG. Could perhaps have both of them placed. They did get 2 FOBs and 2 roadblocks. Each of those consists of 1 HMG.
Okay, all 4 vehicles lined up on...
Right now, we're just watching the remainder. Saloon number 12 squad now. It's Krusty the Sailor squad. Just clearing the fields. Taking their time. In fact, I think Krusty's the only one that's gone down. He is. For this squad.
Remick, we need to move our way up more west.
Copy.
We gotta move towards Echo 6, Key 9, 7.
Oh, I see Krusty asks if he got a shot on the guy. I don't think so. They just ran away. I never saw him bandage.
Echo 6, key 7.
But here's your squad. That guy way in the back there on the left side, Puppy Skills. That's the guy that got you with his GL. I think he's added GLs now. Haven't heard any for a while.
Southern or eastern element.
I don't know about one.
Visibility on the go. Far down.
Yeah, can you see?
What's up? What's up?
There's just still a lot of slow pushing by the U.S.
No one behind them.
Even if that means them dying.
Still pretty slow. Where are we? Oh, the U.S. are about halfway across now. They're moving very slowly, checking everything they possibly can.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I just saw someone 350 north my position by those buildings.
All right, I'm zoomed in on one Russian location. I can see some sandbags. There's a few guys behind him. They're all just cushioned up, hanging out. That's Nasty Nate way in the back. He's their commander. So they're up on that northern area. They're in Charlie 6, just north of the Charlie 7 compound location.
030 to the northeast. So, I mean, not sure what we want to... I can
And
push out
further
there
down
if
in the
we
Charlie
want
7
to,
compound
a little bit of early warning.
is another squad. I'm not sure who that is. They're so far away from me. I can't even read it. They're a long ways away.
Give it a little bit of cover.
Who's pushing back from?
Yep.
CR?
As first priority for
you're
any
moving back
fighters
up north.
coming up here would probably be
You could even put another.
compounds
put
in
another one
Alpha
behind
6
it if you wanted to be extra
1
sure about it.
and Charlie 6 keypad 3, because that's where they'll try to outflank our position here at our little building.
The U.S. forces are still communicating well, and they're just slowly pushing. Bringing their vehicles, got their little convoy in the back. One squad out front. 2 fire teams spread out.
Move the convoy up to squad 3.
Drop.
Command, do you want us to go to the building north in Orchard to check?
They've now got a Humvee in front and a Humvee in the back. Off-roading them a little bit through the ditches.
There might be guys in the Orchard wall.
There are a couple Russians north of this convoy.
Alright, convoys.
It's Tedish and Jenga Master. They don't appear to be too concerned about him right now.
Go ahead and have
I know the U.S. forces don't know they're there, but I don't know if the Russians have spotted him. Jenga Master appears to be looking east as well.
They're not getting back up.
Squad 3's
Quick
moving to
look.
Orchard.
Looks like Tedish is looking south, and he's a squad leader. Think he could see him, or can he? I would think he could see a.
Copy that. Moving up.
I'd think he'd be able to see one of those guys down there. There's a lot of them. And Tedish is just looking. I'm sure he spotted something. He might have seen one of the vehicles go by as well. They stand a little taller than the people do. He's got the entire U.S. team to his south. Jenga Master's falling back.
Damn it.
They're both side by side. Oh, Dentrick and Saloon number 12 are getting pretty close here. I can hear them talking in local. Teddy still has binoculars out. Dentrick's going to come up from the left side. Tedish isn't even going to see him. Oh no.
Go ahead.
Dentrick goes to prone. Here it comes. Tedish, no. Tedish goes down. Dentrick drops Tedish.
Copy that. We'll keep moving.
Jenga Master is throwing a grenade. Jenga's throwing a grenade. Oh, here comes another grenade. Dentrick throws one back. It's not going to hit him. They both just traded some nades. But Jenga's running away. Dentrick just put the sneak on poor Tedish. He didn't even see it coming. Saloon number 12. Oh, Jay Remick's might catch up to Jenga Master. Nope, Jenga got out of there.
Oh my god.
He fleed. He got the heck out, made it safely. Jay Remick and him are running the other way. I believe I said fleed, and I should have said fled. Oh, Jenga goes down. Someone saw him and took him out. I don't know who it was. Must have been, like, Truth Realm or Exodus. One of those guys, perhaps.
Alright, Command, you want to keep moving?
In the meantime, the convoy is stroking its way along.
Squad 3 is attacking a few
They're,
enemies.
they're running a tight ship there in the middle. There we go. They're spreading out a little. And just like that, poor Tedish and Jenga Master got dropped. They didn't even really get to take any shots. And in the meantime, X-Bit, the command, is up front.
All right, 3.
He's got Barton.
Yep, squad 3.
And actually, Barton is running this squad now.
Go ahead.
3, this is command.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead and disengage. Load up in the transport.
X-Bit's giving some orders. He just said disengage something.
2, once 3 is loaded up, go ahead and move to the southern turn in Delta 6, key 1.
Roger.
X-Bit again is reorganizing. They're getting their guys moving. In the meantime, Barton's leading the rest of his squad. This is originally Krusty the Sailor squad, and Krusty went down. And then it went to Saloon number 12. Oh, wait, no, that's not. It's a different squad. This is Zebra. This is Jaffe's squad. Jaffe went down. Okay, this is Jaffe's squad. Barton's leading it now.
Contact, heading 60.
How far?
Very far.
Copy.
Okay, Nasty Nate is the commander, and he is in the mosque tower, and he sees the U.S. forces. So he's calling them out. He's relaying that information to his entire team as the commander.
Excellent.
I saw them crossing over, moving north to south.
It appears he's
North to
looking
south,
at Jaffe's
perfect.
squad.
They're gonna try and blitz through this roadblock. And we all know what
Squad
that
3 is mounted.
All right, 2, go ahead and move them forward down to where squad 1 is.
Barton and Faku are just slowly pushing up. Sexy Summer's got him covered with a wall to his southwest side a little bit. Nice and slow. You can see the Russians just sitting there waiting. They've been told where they're at. All those little red dots back there, they're just waiting. The U.S. have to push in eventually.
Yeah, just leave them there on the road with you got walls on your west and east.
Understood. We're about to move it.
Squad 1, why don't you go ahead and cross over to this?
Oh, Puppy Skills has pushed his way up. He's about to infiltrate the middle of the U.S. forces. He could surprise the convoy, especially if he's got any GLs left. I think he can hear the Humvee.
D6 key 8
See if he
vehicles.
turns with it. Oh yeah, he's turning with it. He hears the Humvee.
Oh, geez.
And now everybody is going by. It's going to be Expit in the back with puppy skills. I think puppy skills just started taking shots at him. He did. Someone's down. Nope. Or yeah, maybe. I think perhaps one more went down to puppy skills. J. Remick fires a GL and misses. They didn't hesitate to shoot back when puppy skills got out of there.
Copy that. I'm still looking north.
Jaffe's squad is taking shots at the Silverman, Brolando, and Hugh Jammer. We got Sexy Summer lighting them up. There's smoke between the two. They're slinging bullets back and forth. Digits pushing up on the northeast. They're still taking shots, not hesitating to suppress one another. I don't think we've lost anybody down here yet. They're just falling back a little bit. Barton's just popping random shots, one here, one there. See if Puppy Skills is still alive. Yep, Puppy Skills is still alive in the back.
Can you hear that, Humvee?
He's putting in his work. Oh. HMG takes down Bersang.
Alright, Turtle. Might be your time to shine.
The Humvee ran into the HMG.
Turtle,
Got kind of tucked in the bushes.
Alright, I'm gonna come take a look.
Oh, it's behind the trees.
Oh, they're targeting Turtle. Stay down, stay down.
Got a sandbag beside it.
Yeah, they're
We're gonna get on Sheriff in the HMG. He can see around that corner, so if that Humvee comes around the corner, he's gonna get lit up.
Copy that. 3. Go ahead and start moving west.
For now, they've fallen back. Puppy Skills is still back there crawling around.
I just reloaded. Just in case. There's 200 meters.
Copy. If you can shoot the driver, shoot the driver.
Nasty Nate, the commander, is taking shots from the Moss Tower at him. Just slinging bullets. In the meantime, looks like they're still just chilling on the other side of the water. That Russian force on the south is doing a great job of being patient.
Command, we got traces coming from an elevated position at the mob. Possibly.
Copy that. This
That affirmative squad.
Expit's getting up far, taking shots back at the mosque tower. Did Nasty Nate go down? Nope, Nasty Nate's still alive.
Casualties with that lead Humvee. It is exposed. Gonna try and get up there and pull it.
Command, this is 1. We're getting flanked.
Talking about the lead Humvee taking casualties. Another one goes down in the Humvee. Not sure who that was. Lots of action going. Puppy Skills is still alive. Jaffe's squad is catching contact across the river. They're shooting across the river at each other, providing major suppression on one another. I don't know that we've lost anybody here yet. Ooh, some good nades being thrown. Heavy contact every which way. These forces are engaging each other from every angle. And we're just up right in the corner of the map now. There's only so many ways the vehicles can go, at least to advance for the U.S. Truth Realm goes down. Looks like Buckshot got him through a little murder hole. Try to look and see. Yeah, Buckshot got one.
I see one at about Delta 6, keep head 4, maybe. There's another one danger close at Charlie 6.
Puppy
keep
Skills is
head
still hanging out. He's the only Russian on the other side of the U.S. forces. As soon as he shoots, he's going to be a target.
Remick, we need to push to the direct west on the north side of the river.
Xbit's asking for a little support from, I think, from the south, but Barton's reporting that they've got contact. Shadowed Ritual goes down. I think Barton got him. Barton is still shooting. Taking his time. Throwing a nade. Really far. Not far enough, though. All right, lots more action up to the west here. J Remix in the front, taking some shots. See if we can't get a little bit of coverage here. Tons of Russians to the west. Got about a squad's worth. And they're mostly in the river. Bear on a tricycle goes down to either Best Pony or Server Error 404. Looks like. And the U.S. are pretty held up at the moment. They're not sure what to do. Could be waiting for orders. Could be doing anything. Dentrick goes down. The Russian forces are just looking out the windows right now and having no problem dropping the U.S. as they poke their heads out. I think we just lost another U.S. soldier.
I'm hit, I'm bleeding.
Joey Stalin goes down.
Holding.
Looks like they might have some infantry set up in that field between 1 and 3.
Pull back.
I'm falling back to 5. Next to that building, I saw one next to that building that we were looking at.
Yeah, it's still got 2-3 contacts to our south in that compound across the river. In addition to that, we got 2-3 more contacts in that house to the direct of our west.
Yes, I can confirm they're in that house to his direct.
Well, the U.S. forces have basically stopped. A couple of them have run back to seek medic attention. The Russian forces to the south of the U.S. have fallen back. But I think the U.S. forces took a few more casualties there. Quite a few more. It's 6 kills for the U.S. to 16 for the Russians. So the defensive effort is paying off really well right now by the Russians.
Go ahead and slow roll your good Humvee up to about my pause and start laying suppressive fire on the compounds through my west.
And the Commander Expert takes a shot. I don't know if it was Puppy Skills to his east or if it was Nasty Nate, the other commander, to his west, perhaps Silas. He's bandaged. He's looking.
3, I'm stuck here. Got enemies to my west.
Here comes Puppy Skills. Oh, Puppy Skills got Kahuna right in front of him. There we go. Puppy Skills takes shots. Kahuna turns around. Kahuna goes down. Oh, the HMGs are going after. Oh, Delta deleted data goes down.
It's gone. We're probably able to move down.
Heavy casualties going for the U.S. CG Fu is using the Humvee as cover. That's about all he can do. He lost his gunner. He doesn't know where they're at.
Once you go ahead and break contact, come north.
The U.S. forces are just kind of getting picked apart as they try to push through.
Copy that. Moving up.
It's been some great positioning by the Russians.
Command, we lost my guys up to the north, so they're likely pressing in on the Lodgy at this.
Expit's looking in front of him, sees a guy in mosque, trying to figure out what he can do to help get through here. CG Foo's lobbing some grenades. Let's get that GL out. Oh, and Puppy Skills takes out Sexy Summer and goes down finally in the
Are
back.
you shooting me? Oh. You're shooting me.
So that US flank is finally
No,
taken
you're
out.
getting shot at.
Oh, Rimma goes down to the Silverman and Brolando. Oofta. I think US just lost command. They lost CG Fu. They're really dwindling in numbers. We've got Exodus left. Neuro Digital, Barton, Faku, and Digit. I think that's it. 2, 4, 6, 5 guys. 5 guys left for the US.
I can't put anything down. I'm not a squad lead kid.
Oh, that's right. Damn it, I forgot.
Well played by the Russians. They've done a great job of just holding up and
all the other squad leads are fully engaged.
just denying any entry where the US are trying to push through.
That's fine. They're busy.
Have they seen the convoy, like, recently?
The last I saw was the Humvee. That was about, what, 10 minutes ago?
It's unmanned completely. They've completely abandoned.
Why?
They don't have enough men. Like, we think they're close to done.
The last 5 US guys are showing. They're going to load up in the vehicles. They might be making a death run. Let's see what they do. They might just give her hell. They're going the other way. Maybe. They're going to run into problems here. They're going to get hit by the... Going to hit the Russian main there. They're trying to get out of there. No Digital Barton sneaking the Logi past the transport. The Humvee turned around, I think. I don't know what the Humvee's trying to do. Maybe they're trying to go through Russia main, but they can't. Yeah, they might try one last ditch effort to the south. I'm not quite sure what the US plan is now. They've kind of lost all command and leadership. Barton's still alive, and he seems to know what his plan is. Faku goes down. Down goes the Humvee. That's not good. Digit is left all by himself. He's asking if they're okay, and they're not. They're dead. He's running away now. It's down to Neuro Digital and Barton, who have got the Logi truck. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. There's not much they can do. They've got an army to go through. There's only 3 of them. Maybe they'll go get Digit. For now, they're just creeping down the back alleys. They near the river? They're gonna get themselves stuck. They must be in the same squad because I don't hear them talking in local. Perhaps they're waiting for Digit. Digit's coming to help. And on my screen, I can just see all the Russians, almost all of them, just still hanging out, steady, waiting. And it's been working for them. They probably know there's not a lot of U.S. forces left. They just took out the other Humvee. Continue to follow.
For kills, so he's still alive.
Fucking Cyber, go ahead and swing up to that gully that runs back north and just.
Oh, that's not good. They're stuck. I think they know that they might have just screwed up. They're gonna see if they can't help it get out of there. Oh, now it's on fire.
We had a good run. It would work. If we would get past the
Yep.
we would have been fine, damn it.
Well, let's see what they do now. There's only 3 of them left. They're pretty much just gonna go die. Okay, so it's just that Logi that's got to get to the Charlie 7 compound. But it's now that it's disabled, you can see that it says that the U.S. must now defend that location.
Get online and sweep to the east.
Yeah, don't sweep ahead. Wait for everyone to form up on the line.
Everyone form up on a line.
Now the Russians are moving out.
I'll do a little scouting something here. Okay.
Wasn't the last Logi position to the north?
Yeah, it's in the river area.
Oh, they're even letting the location be known. It's Delta 7 keypad 9. That's right where it's at. So we've got Neurodigital to the south. Barton's right in the middle by the Logi on the river. Digits north. See Best Pony Squad coming in from the north, approaching Digit. Some gunshots. Appears Barton is shooting at Buckshot.
Hello? We can hear you.
Dendrick, can you still not hear?
Oh, Digit's got a whole squad looking at him. Oh, Digits is down. Sorry, Digit. Nice try. Good run. Barton remains hidden. Neurodigital remains hidden. Digital's looking. Is he going to catch anyone in his peripheral? I don't know. I don't see anybody. Neurodigital doesn't care. He's throwing nades. There's nobody there, but he's throwing them. It's actually close to Nasty Nate. Oh, Nasty Nate's walking up. Nasty Nate goes down. Neurodigital takes him out. He's their commander.
I couldn't watch it.
They've only got about 20 to go. Barton goes down. It's all Neurodigital. The last man standing. Oh, he's getting shot at. He's shooting back. Who was it? Google Trex and Mighty to his south. Cool Breeze pushing up. Buckshot closer than hell. He's taking a shot.
Okay, Mighty, I'm gonna cross the street.
Neurodigital threw a nade. It was scary, but it didn't kill anybody.
There's one in
Cool
here,
Breeze
100%.
pushing up. Mighty Google Trex all from the south side.
Okay.
This is it. This is going to be the final shot. Here it comes. Good game.
Nice shot.
Looks like Cool Breeze got him. Perhaps Google Trex. And that's round one. Operation Midnight Mass of Squad Ops, created by Hammering Hutch. Let's throw a shout out to our cameramen. Shadowed Ritual, Mighty, Hyper Evo, Xbit, Barton, and Jay Remick. All of them did a great job playing and being cameramen. Without them, it wouldn't be possible for this. It would just be me flying around, jabbering. So that's good. Thanks to Penn for being our head cameraman, telling everyone how to be awesome. Thanks to our commands, Xbit, Nasty Nate, and their squad leaders. Jaffe, Dr. Kamikaze, Krusty the Sailor, Shadowed Ritual, Best Pony, and Tedish. We're going to take a short intermission. We'll be back with round two for Operation Midnight Mass on Korra. This is Squad Ops. And we'll be back. See you guys shortly.